Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider once again with another instant noodle recipe time. I don't know why, every time it seems like I gotta remember what it's called, even though I've done like what? Almost 40 of these things. Anyways, this is the show where I give you my knowledge from over. I'll just finally say it. I have done over 3,000 reviews. However, I have not posted 3,000 reviews. If you go to www.theramenrater.com and you look on the front page, you will notice, at least at this point, the number might be like, I think today I posted like 29, 25 or something like that. Yeah, so it's killing me. I want to tell everybody all about what I did, how it went down, everything, but I can't. I gotta wait. Sorry, but you'll know soon enough. I'm gonna keep. I'm probably gonna be doing 2 or 3 reviews a day, posting, and yeah. So, anyways, stay tuned for that info. But yeah, this is where I impart all my knowledge about instant noodles and pass it on to you. Today, I've got a request. I do 2 of these videos usually every day, and so that's why you probably notice. Oh, he's wearing the same shirt and hat 2 days in a row, and then the same 2 days in a row. Yeah, that's what's going on. Anyway, so do you know what this is? This is spicy noodle. And it was requested that I do a couple of these Buldak Bokkeummyun fire noodle varieties. If you don't know anything about these, just know that they're hot. Really hot. They're from South Korea. Samyang Foods makes them. This one is the mala. Now, mala is more of the... It's the Chinese one, basically. They made it to appeal to Chinese customers. And it's not bad. It's spicy, that's for sure. But it's got an aspect to it that confused a lot of people, I think. I really don't know if that's what did it, or if it was just distributor wackitude, which I think both are very possible. I think it's more likely distributor wackitude. Anyways, here is the noodle block. And this pops in for 4 minutes. So, 4 minutes. So we have 4 minutes to hang out, have a little talk, chew the fat. So in this one you get a liquid sachet and a flake sachet, which we're going to throw in right now. No! Boiling over. And I'm going to risk boiling it over again because right now, actually, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I think Chinese sausage is in order. Not only that, I really like mung bean sprouts, so I'm going to throw a smattering of those in. More smatta. And there's a little bit of spring onion in there with it, so. And back on the heat it goes. When I will turn that down a little bit. So people have called this 4X spicy, and I've done a few videos about that fact. It's not 4X spicy, kids. It's they use these numbers, and it's called a Scoville heat unit. 1 Scoville heat unit supposedly is you have a cup of something spicy, you have water, you pour in half, you pour in half. Is it spicy? Yes. It's still spicy. That's 1 Scoville heat unit. Now, they have products out there that claim to be 15 million Scoville units. So that's basically divide by 2, 15 million times. I call absolute BS on that. 1,000%. That's just impossible. 15 million is a really big number. And since there's no governing body, as far as I know, to decide, oh, well, you know, this one actually isn't that high. You know, there aren't guys in lab coats out there sitting there flipping, you know, liquid and dividing water and hot sauce or spicy stuff. Yeah, I mean, I could put red food coloring in a bottle of water, put a lid on it, and say it's 1 trillion Scoville units hot. And you get it, and it's not spicy. You're like, hey, what's the deal? It's like, what you gonna do? Call the spicy police? So, yeah, I've seen instant noodle varieties that were said to be, you know, 1 Scoville unit and then another Scoville unit. One company actually had one that went, they said it was like 10,000, and now they say it's much lower. It's ridiculous. They could have changed the recipe, gotta give them that, but honestly, I don't think they did. So, anyways, a lot of people I think got confused with the 4X deal because it has Szechuan pepper, and Szechuan pepper has a definitely different kind of hit to it. It's got this kind of numbing, buzzing kind of thing, like putting your tongue on a 9-volt battery. Honestly, maybe if the 9-volt battery, the top of it was made of like copper and it had like kind of an acrid, a slightly acidic, almost orange peel like kind of thing going on. I don't know. One's a sensation and one's a flavor, and I don't know. So anyways, this boiled, it's fine, it's happy. Now, one thing that people generally don't know, this is a half a cup of water, or a half a cup. It's a half cup measuring cup. So we're going to take a half a cup of liquid out. Well, that's just a little under, but that's all right. Now we're going to drain these noodles. So the instructions tell you what you need to do is drain the noodles, saving 8 spoons of water. Now, spoons in Taiwan are used often. And it doesn't seem like they're a tablespoon or teaspoon. They're just called spoons, and they're these big long-handled spoons. Well, 1 spoon, as I asked the company that makes this stuff, 1 spoon is 15 milliliters. So 8 spoons is, do your math. That's right, 120 milliliters. 120 milliliters. Holy crow, that's a half a cup, folks. So, now there's also the other end of the stick. I was talking to a guy today that was like, he's on YouTube, and he was, I was telling him, hey, you can't say this is the correct way to cook this stuff because officially what you're doing here is not. And he had his own recipe, and it was cool. But he was like, well, I did this when people were making Buldak Bokkeummyun soup. And I remember that era very well. I think a lot of people still do that. Basically, a lot of people are under the impression that all instant noodles are cooked exactly the same way. And if you do that, then you're going to end up with basically people cooking every kind of instant noodle like top ramen, including Indomie and Buldak Bokkeummyun and any kind of dry, like yakisoba soup. I mean, there's people out there that do this crap. And it's like, all you have to do is read the directions. Instant noodles are among the easiest things to cook in the world. Now, granted, I mean, if you're not a speaker or reader of Korean, then that totally makes sense. And if you really aren't ultra hardcore into instant noodles and stuff like that, or Asian food and are used to preparing it, that makes sense too. But it just, I don't know, it just drives me nuts. So yeah, and then you like return it to the heat with the sauce and all that, and you just kind of stir it for a little bit on high. And then that's supposed to kind of get the happiness going, and it kind of turns into a sauce. And some people think, oh, with all that water, that makes that sauce really thin. Like, I totally disagree, but that's okay. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, and is mine always right? Well, usually it is for me, but not necessarily for everybody else. I can handle that. A lot of people can't. No, I'm right. I'm always right. No. Anyways, that's about done. So, I reviewed this right when it came out. They sent me samples. Thank you to Samyang Foods for doing that. They always, I mean, oh man, they send me so many samples. I really like that about them. They are on it. And they're like the only Korean company that do that these days. Yeah, I could rant all day about Nongshim and Paldo and be like, dude, why don't you send me any noodles anymore? I haven't gotten noodles from you in a while. It's like I just came out with the new top 10 list, and guess what? There's supposedly a Paldo Tumse Ramen that's 9,842 Scoville units. And I wanted to review that so bad. And everybody I talked to about it's like, we haven't seen it anywhere. It's on their website. But I'm like, no, I've never seen that packaging. Nothing. It's like, so a lot of us have kind of come to the conclusion that, well, maybe it just is like vaporware. Maybe it doesn't exist. It's like, that would be crummy. But hey, you know, what am I supposed to expect? Or know, or think? What am I supposed to think? But anyways, here is how I personally think mala is best served. There we go, right there. And let's top her off with some crispy onions. So we've got spring onion, Chinese sausage, some, what do you call this stuff? Mung bean sprouts. Miles kicking the entertainment center. Miles, knock it off! And, yeah, some crispy onions on top. A meal fit for a king. Alright. Would you eat that? You can. I mean, it's really spicy, and I gotta do another spicy one after this, so I might just have a couple bites and call it good. But anyways. Hey, Miles, come here. Maybe he'll come and you can see him. Ooh. Hey, Miles. Here you go. Here's a hamster. Here's some candy. Ah, you don't want to mess with me. Anyways, well, thank you very much for watching this video. This was the Samyang Foods mala type Buldak Bokkeummyun from South Korea. If you like this video, check out these videos as well. They're fun, they're for you, and yeah. And yeah, good times. Good times. Alright, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one, and bye.